Hey everybody, welcome into this new video. In today's video, I'm going to show you 5 different platforms that can be helping us with our project management. They are actually great. I'm not trying to say that one application is better than the other one. I'm just showing you tools that you can use and see which one fits for you the best. So it's not like someone is better than the other one. It seems like something is created for a specific targeting people, or it's just like the way you like to work. So first of all, what I'm going to show you is this platform called Monday. So here into Monday, it's really easy, guys, to start working. If you want to make some project management, you're going to get a full 3-day trial of the pro subscription at Monday, so you can check out all the tools by yourself and see if it fits for you. Now, in this case, what I'm going to show you guys is how that I work into Monday, so you can see if this is like useful for you or if it's not. So actually here I have the home section, and here into the home section, what I did is to go into my work management and go into the plus section, and I can choose a board. But since I was really like a beginner from Monday, what I did is to go into my templates, and look for something like project management. And in here I have risk register, project portfolio management, single projects, project requests and approvals, agile project management. So I chose the one that fits for me the best. If I want to, let's say for example, merge this into Google Drive or into another application like Slack or Zoom or something like that, I can choose my multi-project. But in my case, I choose, let's say for example that I choose this one, I use this template, and the platform is going to be setting up the whole template so I can start working in there. Now, as you can see, here's my project. I can click in here and I can rename the folder, let's say for example project number 1, and in here have my roadmap and my planning. Right, so in here you might be seeing, like for me for the first time, that I kind of saw that there were a lot and a bunch of things and tools and I didn't know what to do for the first time. So what I try to do is to look for something that can be more accessible and easy for me to use. So I didn't see that in here we have main table, we have Kanban and current quarter. These are different views of my project. So if I choose Kanban, I'm going to be changed that something like this, so I can be moving things around, and I can choose to try to, let's say, figure it out something more easier. And I have a current quarter, which is actually, this is like something that appears into most of the workspaces of different platforms. And if this wasn't enough, I saw this plus view section and chose the dashboard, which is actually quite new. Hit into done, and as you can see, I have a lot of things in here. I have the numbers, I have workload, I have calendar, charts, and well, a battery widget. So if I choose number widget, I can just click in here and I can collect a column to get started. So here into the prices of Monday, the basic one starts at 160 MXN, which that would be up to $8 a month, which includes unlimited free viewers. We have application, the IP access. And now the second application that I want to show you is called Trello. And here into Trello, let's say it's a little bit more easier. It kind of looks like this is like vintage stuff, because here into Trello, if I want to create a new board, a new workspace, I can create once again a template. But if I explore my templates, you might see that there are a few options that actually look like if we are into Outlook or something like Microsoft. I don't know, it kind of makes me feel like we are into a Windows section. So if I choose my project management, I'm going to use my template. Here I can choose a title, my workspace, and I hit into create. Once I get this done, you might see that here we have our boards, I have this table, and we have our calendar. I'm pretty sure that you also guys think that this workspace feels so much like a Microsoft application, which in my case, I think it's too accessible because I work a lot into a Windows Here are all my templates, here are all my tasks, here are my power-ups. I can connect that directly into Google Drive. I can show a menu here, so everything is just really accessible and easy to use. And speaking about the payment of Trello, we do have the standard section of $5 per month. Now, as you can see, this one in the very tiny letter says annually. So if I wanted to pay this for a year, it's going to be costing us $60. But if I disable this into monthly, this will be $6 per month, which is actually really great. Now, the other application that I can tell you guys that it's good is called Clickup. Now, Clickup, it do have also prices that can be a little bit high, but some of them I think are really worthy to check it out. So for example, the unlimited price of this one is $5 yearly per month, like workflow of Trello. But if I choose monthly, this will be up to almost $10. I mean, almost the double. So that's not the case for Trello, but here into the billing of ClickUp, it does. But speaking about the price, if you are paying this yearly, you're just paying $60 a year, but you are able to have all these features into your workspace. So all these features is going back. You can actually, I'm using a trial mode, so you can see that there are a bunch of things that we can use into our spaces. This option of seeing my root node to connect one thing into another one, this is a premium mode. This is a premium section that I can choose if I want to organize my stuff. If I don't want to see it like that, I can choose whether timeline or a workload, as we just saw that into Monday, or a both. For me, both, it's like so much easier to work. I just need to drag and drop, which is actually really simple. And then there is Asana. And Asana, it's like you have Monday and ClickUp, but this is like a little bit more accessible, like Trello. So remember here into Trello, there are a bunch of things that are really accessible that I just need to, I need to find another board. Here it is. I need to find my calendar. Here it is. I need to find my members of my project. And here it is. If I want to use some templates, here it is, different workspaces. And here into Asana, it's like the same thing, but it's a little bit more customized, looking a little bit more creative, right? So here into, let's say, for example, I have this project of YouTube videos. Here's an overview of all the things of my project. I can look at this as a list, as a board, as a timeline, as a calendar. Just as ClickUp and Monday can change us the workflow and the view of our project, we can do the same thing into Asana. But the thing is that the prices, speaking about Asana, they are just a little bit more higher than the other ones, because here appears at 220 MXN, which in dollars, that would be $11. But once again, take a look here into the tiny text that says billed annually. So I'm pretty sure if I change that into monthly, the price is going to be changing a lot. So far, this is like the highest price of this workspaces, but the free plan of Asana actually worked for me. Well, yes, I'm using a trial mode. You have 30 days of a pro version, but I'm using a lot of free stuff, and so far I think I have everything under control because I'm just using a project management for myself. And lastly, you have Notion. What I do love about Notion is that it's so simple than Trello. Trello and Notion actually looks too familiar. Monday, ClickUp, and Asana of course looks familiar as well. But speaking about Trello and Notion, we're speaking about really basic stuff. If you don't want to mess around with bunch of things, you don't know how to use the application, if you just want to have like a workflow a little bit more advanced, like rather than your notes in your phone, well, Notion, it's the application for you, because here you have personal home, you have your task list, you have your journal if you want to add something, and you have your reading list. So once again, this depends on what kind of features you want to find into a workflow, into your workflow, what kind of things fits for you the best, or fits for the best for your project. I mean, if you want something really simple without having to pay absolutely anything, templates, and you're just working by yourself, Speaking about Notion, this might be the right place for you. If you want to have the same things, but let's say just a little bit more of tools, but the same simple things, Trello might be really useful for you. And let's say that you want to work with now 2-3 people and you want to be like more creative, you want to stick around with more things, Asana might be the one for you. But if you want to work, let's say by yourself, and you don't have enough money to afford that, I think the best option for you, that will be Clickup. The price is like the same for you, or you can afford something a little bit more fancy, you can stick around with Monday. But that doesn't mean that you cannot use the other application. If you want to work by yourself, if you don't have any money, you can use the Asana free version and see if it works for you. Or you can use Monday. So this is just a suggestion. It totally depends on what you're trying to look for and if it fits for your project. So actually, I'm going to leave you a link down below of this 5 workspaces, of this 5 platforms, and you can choose by yourself which one fits for you the best. You're going to have a free trial mode, a pro version of this whole 5 applications, and see which one fits for you the best. So hopefully this guys was very useful for you, and you can try to figure it out which one fits for you the best. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, and well guys, I'll see you in the next one.